We're exploring Scotland with Adventures by Disney for nearly a fortnight, and today we're going monster hunting. But first, we're saying goodbye to Edinburgh the proper way with a whiskey in hand before a castle pit stop, then heading deep into the Highlands where things get a little legendary. There are a few surprises waiting at our new hotel, and the next day we're led into the mist and mystery of Loch Ness, where we hunt and canoe the dark waters, testing the very real possibility that something is lurking beneath. So grab a paddle and keep your eyes peeled, because today we're setting out to find Nessie in Loch Ness, Scotland. Good morning. We just put our bags outside. It is 8:50. We're going to go down for breakfast. I had a little bit of a weird allergic reaction or something. I think it was the apricot or something in the shortbread, but my eyes are really puffy and weird. But I went down to Dean Village this morning on a run, and I gotta say, it is such a pretty part of town. If you are in the Edinburgh area, definitely make time for Dean Village. This area is a little less touristy, which I kind of like, and in hindsight, I probably would stick around this area a little bit longer. So I wish we got to see more of Dean Village, but it's absolutely beautiful. Beautiful river that runs through it, gorgeous homes, and kind of like row homes, a mix of modern and historic kind of stacked along the hill, sound of birds chirping. It was a perfect moment. So anyway, just wanted to make note of Dean Village. It's gorgeous and highly recommend. First order of business today, one last included breakfast at the Caledonian before they grab our bags, load us up, and we're off to the Highlands, with one quick stop along the way. Isn't that good?
Fresh pureed something.
It is so fresh and delicious.
This morning we are starting our day at the Scottish Whisky Experience.
For over 35 years, this interactive exhibition along the Royal Mile in Edinburgh has welcomed hundreds of thousands of whiskey enthusiasts each year. This destination represents about 90% of Scotch whiskey production. From the unique attraction to the restaurant and whiskey bar on site, we hear it's quite the immersive journey. And we're excited to experience this with Adventures by Disney.
It's heated in a pot still, and because alcohol boils at a lower temperature, it's separate.
These are scratch and sniff cards.
Oh, sweet.
And what they're going to do is give us an enhanced aroma of these key flavors. So there's one more whiskey we're yet to learn about. This is considered...
This is so cool. You like the smells?
Well, for something more robust, we're going to use Highland and Campbelltown whiskies. For something a little bit more fiery, we can use Isla whiskies. If you would like one of those more fruity tropical space ice, place your glass in the blue circle with the number 3. If you'd like a vanilla sea salt Campbelltown, that's going to be the green circle with the number 4.
Ooh. The world's largest collection of unopened whiskeys. 3,000 plus bottles of unopened whiskey. Absolutely amazing.
All right, Oliver, review of Irn Bru. This is their Scottish soft drink.
Good.
It's good? How would you rate it out of 10?
It's not that. It's weird. I'll say like a 7.
Is it cough syrupy?
A tiny bit. I don't know what it's for. It's fine.
It's fine. Millie, what would you say?
When you drink it, and then when you burp, it kind of stings your nose.
When you burp, it stings your nose?
Yeah, but it's yummy.
That tastes identical to childhood cough syrup. Identical. The only thing it doesn't, it has like an aftertaste of like like not an artificial sweetener, but like the alternative sweeteners. So it's like that but it's like, and it's not as syrupy, but the flavor. I just went back to elementary school not feeling good, watching The Price is Right and having some cough medicine. Through the trees, you've got Blair Castle.
It's what you do, right? You frolic in a place like this.
We're halfway between Edinburgh and Inverness, and this is our stop at Blair Castle for a little sightseeing activity before we keep on our motor coach ride up north. We got lucky. It is an absolutely beautiful day, with families picnicking, little kids like Millie frolicking.
Blair Castle stands in the village of Blair Atholl at the entrance of the Cairngorms National Park in the Scottish Highlands. This structure spans medieval, Georgian, and Victorian eras that have been in the Atholl family for over 7 centuries. Unfortunately, we couldn't capture our wanderings on camera, but the kids explored with another scavenger hunt and each and every room with the adults, followed by playground time with the adventure guides while we had a few moments sitting hillside. On the way, the kids played card games with their new friends while Scott and I admired the green landscape. Then our adventure guides put on Disney's Brave for the kids to watch. When in Scotland, right? All right, we just got to the Kingsmill Hotel. It is a beautiful kind of mom and pop style hotel. Lovely little courtyard garden area, and I love the tartan ground right here. And I just had a panic moment because I saw only one bed, but wait for it. We have lovely water. Okay. We got storage right there. This is a king-size bed at the Kingsmill Hotel. I am very grateful for that, as much as I love sleeping next to my husband. We have a beautiful view, and the kids are gonna freak out about this. They have bunk beds, and boy do our kids love a bunk bed. To our hotel, the Kingsmill Hotel, which is absolutely gorgeous and very Scottish. We are going to a dinner. The kids are going to a junior adventure night. That's right, we love that Adventures by Disney offers time together in the small group, on our own as a family, and an evening where the kids have an activity while the adults socialize. So while they watched a Disney movie and noshed on pizza, we had a dinner to ourselves in the hotel private dining room. Then we were brought together for dessert and a surprise, a Scottish storyteller who shared an entertaining account of Scotland's history.
Consider him a good king. Now, when it was getting towards the end of his life, they realized that they had to come up with a plan. Who should inherit the throne? Now, normally that would pass to the oldest son. But the problem was King Charles II had lots of children. In fact, he had about 350. But the big problem is none of them were legitimate. So they were in desperate need to decide who the throne should go to. Remove your ramrod, use it to ram the entire charge to the bottom of the barrel. Now that's how most men use this weapon. One other man used it slightly differently, and his name is Mel Gibson. So once I pleated it up, we need to hold it in place, and for that I have a leather belt.
Wow, oh my goodness, you're fierce.
It is so cute.
I want to name him Jimmy.
Jimmy? That's a great name.
Good morning from.
Loch Ness, Scotland.
We are in for quite an adventure today. We are going to go peruse the gift shop, which we hear is pretty incredible. We are going to hop on a boat and go see some sights, hunt for Nessie, and then canoe. So let's go.
Let's do it.
It's day 5 of our Scotland ABD, and today we're finally checking off a bucket list experience we've been counting down to. After a quick 25-minute drive, we arrive at the Loch Ness Center, where we're splitting into 2 groups. We're first up to Nessie hunt and head out onto the dark, mysterious waters of Loch Ness itself to see if this aquatic reptile that is known to inhabit the famous loch is real. But first, the gift shop, which did not disappoint.
We got a little crazy. We got a Harry Koo mug, which is so cute. We also got a Scotland mug with a Harry Koo on it. Also amazing.
And, of course, we had you.
Whisky. How fun is that?
This is a very fun gift shop.
We go to the Loch Ness. I'm gonna find the monster. I'm gonna find him. We're Nessie hunting. We're on the hunt for Nessie.
Feeling a little nervous?
I'm a little nervous too, but I'm really excited.
Millie, it's just a legend.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Nessie Hunter. Now, like I was saying, my name is Mike Bell, and I'm constant all year round, being a rather chilly 5 degrees Celsius.
Our guide Mike was a wealth of knowledge. He shared that for centuries, the mysterious creature known as Nessie has been said to inhabit the deep, dark waters of Loch Ness, with sightings dating back as far as the 6th century. The Loch Ness Monster continues to blur the line between myth and possibility, captivating visitors from around the world. And get this, there are still Nessie sightings today. In fact, many have been photographed and documented on a website called the Loch Ness Monster Sightings Register. What do you guys think?
I saw Nessie.
Oh, I saw Nessie.
You think you saw Nessie?
Yeah,
What did Nessie look like?
Nessie looks like Nessie.
Was it a long creature or?
May have seen Nessie, but all around here is so beautiful.
It is. This is gorgeous. And it's very mysterious off into the distance. All right, everybody. After being out here, is Nessie real?
Yes. Yes. You saw her.
Oliver says he saw her. Millie, is Nessie real?
I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me that it's just a legend. It's real. It's real.
Daddy, is Nessie real?
You see what you want to see. Yes.
Is Nessie real? I think I'm a believer now.
How are we all doing today?
Even if there isn't anything out there, they're all dream. Regardless of the result, as you leave the Loch Ness Centre today, you are now part of the Loch Ness quest.
Alright, we had an incredible time out on the Loch Ness.
It was fabulous.
And we did the museum, which was fantastic. There are all these different rooms to walk through and learn about Nessie and potential sightings and everything. And now we are at lunch overlooking the Loch Ness. The food so far is really good.
Pretty cool experience. The museums and experiences here, I just find them to be so different than the States. They're just so clean, well kept, they're kid oriented, they're just modern, but not hokey. It's fabulous experience.
We were quickly learning that Adventures by Disney not only curates fun activities for the family, but educational ones as well. At lunch, we were surprised with a Loch Ness historian who had some interesting accounts to share.
Sizes ranging from these ones with the zips.
Next up, the second half of the fun on the same loch, canoeing. After our Nessie hunting adventures and a quick chance to freshen up, we headed out for something truly special, a private evening at the historic Bogbain Farm. Think warm Scottish hospitality, live music, Highland dancing, and a buffet feast set in the heart of the Highlands. It was one of those nights you're wrapped up in the moment and you almost forget to hit record. From the kids learning how tartan is made to joining in on a guided Highland dance, every moment felt personal, joyful, and unforgettable. Join us in the next video for incredible creatures, battle sites, the town of Inverness, and Highland games before we head down to London in the most iconic way ever. Thanks for being here, and
Until the next adventure!